Yo, if you're like me and you've been glued to your screen every week for Only Murders in the Building, that season 5 finale just hit like a plot twist grenade. We're talking full-on chaos, revelations that make your jaw drop, and that classic Arconia vibe where solving one murder just opens the door to another. Let's dive deep into this madness because, honestly, the way they wrapped up the Lester mystery while teasing something even bigger? Chef's kiss. I'll break it all down step by step, no spoilers skipped because if you're reading this, you probably binged it already. Buckle up, this is going to be a ride through every shady corner of the Arconia's drama, character arcs that had me ugly crying, and why this show keeps getting better like fine wine, or maybe like that questionable espresso Mabel brews at 3 a.m. First off, the big reveal. Mayor Beau Tillman, played by the hilarious Keegan-Michael Key, is the one who offed Lester the doorman. Yeah, that sweet, unassuming guy who greeted everyone with a nod and probably knew way too many building secrets? Dead because of some twisted chain of events that feels like a soap opera scripted by a conspiracy theorist. It all kicks off with Nikki, shout out to Bobby Cannavale for bringing that brooding intensity every time, catching Beau in a steamy affair with his wife Sophia, Tia Leone slaying as the glamorous wild card. Nikki's not one to let that slide. Dude straight up chops off his own finger in a fit of rage. Brutal, right? That finger? It's the same mysterious digit that showed up in Oliver's apartment last season, the one that had us all theorizing about mob hits and hidden treasures. Classic Only Murders misdirection. What seemed like a random gross-out gag was actually the spark that lit the whole fuse. But wait, it gets messier. Flashback to episode 9 where we learn Lester, R.I.P. Teddy Kaluka, you were the heart of that lobby, wasn't just collateral damage. In a desperate bid to keep the Arconia from turning into a mobster playground, Lester takes out Nikki himself. Heroic? Kinda. Reckless? Absolutely. Now Beau's got blood on his hands twice over, he wants that finger back like it's his lost dignity, and he's freaking out because Lester's kill accidentally exposes the shady casino scheme cooked up by the new mob trio. Camila White, Renee Zellweger channeling pure Ice Queen energy, Sebastian Bash Steed, Christoph Waltz with that creepy charm that makes you side-eye every line, and Jay Flug, Logan Lerman looking way too innocent for the role he's playing. These three are plotting to turn the Arconia into Vegas North, complete with slot machines in the dumbwaiter and poker tables in the penthouse. Lester stumbles onto it and boom, Beau shoves him into the fountain. Not a clean drown either, the poor guy's head cracks on the edge, instant tragedy. And get this, Lester tries to text the pod squad, Mabel, Oliver, Charles, with the culprit's name but autocorrect? That sneaky app turns Beau into Bow, or some nonsense. It's the most frustrating relatable tech fail ever. I mean, how many times has your phone butchered a life or death message? Only Murders nails that everyday horror comedy blend. Now picture the trio, Selena Gomez's Mabel with her sharp wit and endless skepticism, Martin Short's Oliver dropping one-liners like confetti at a funeral, and Steve Martin's Charles, forever the paranoid heartthrob, piecing this together in real time. They're knee-deep in clues, bloodied feathers from a costume party gone wrong, a half-burnt casino blueprint hidden in Lester's locker, and that finger finally ID'd via some wild DNA hack courtesy of Charles's old Broadway connections. The tension builds as they confront Beau in his swanky mayoral office, all faux wood paneling and fake concern for community revitalization. Key plays him so unctuous you want to slap the grin off his face. Beau's not just a killer, he's a visionary in his own deluded mind, dreaming of the Arconia as a glittering empire while ignoring the human cost. The podcasters call him out and he snaps, locks them in a secret panic room beneath the building, set for demolition to bury the evidence. Demolition? Yeah, the casino plot includes razing half the Arconia for urban renewal. Cue the claustrophobic escape sequence. Mabel hotwires the door with a hairpin, girls got skills. Oliver distracts the guards with an impromptu musical number about fiscal irresponsibility, and Charles MacGyver's event crawl using his ascot as a rope. It's peak Only Murders, equal parts heart-pounding and hilarious, like if Ocean's 11 crashed a community theater rehearsal. They bust out just in time, live streaming the whole takedown to Cinda Canning's podcast network, Tina Fey owning every snarky cameo. Beau's arrested on live mic, handcuffs clicking like the final puzzle piece. The Arconia's saved, for now, and the trio shares a teary group hug on the steps, confetti from a botched parade raining down. Oliver quips, "We solved it without therapy or tequila. Okay, maybe a little tequila?" But here's where the show flips the script, because nothing in the Arconia stays solved. As they decompress, they pop on an old episode of Cinda's original true crime pod from season 1. It's about a red-haired British woman wrongly accused of offing a royal heir, Sounds familiar, right? Plot twist, it's Cinda herself. We see her staggering through rainy NYC streets, hands smeared with blood, collapsing right outside the Arconia gates. That podcast queen dethroned, literally. The camera lingers on Mabel's face, that mix of exhaustion and spark, as sirens wail. Fade to black. Cliffhanger City. This finale isn't just a wrap-up, it's a masterclass in character growth. Mabel's evolved from wide-eyed newbie to battle-hardened sleuth, but that final shot hints at her digging deeper into her own abandonment issues. Hello, therapy subplot payoff. Oliver's reclaimed his showbiz swagger, directing the escape like it's his next Broadway flop-turned-hit. And Charles? The guy's paranoia saved their lives, but now he's eyeing every redhead in the building suspiciously. The ensemble shines too. Cannavale's Nikki adds layers of tragic anti-hero, Leonie's Sophia brings femme fatale fire, and the mob trio? They're the villains you love to hate, scheming with quips sharper than switchblades. Production-wise, the show's visuals pop. That fountain scene's lit like a noir fever dream, shadows dancing on water like ghosts of past murders. The score swells with jazzy menace, underscoring every reveal. Looking ahead, Season 6 feels inevitable. Will they chase Cinda's killer across the pond, tying into her royal backstory? Or does it loop back to Arconia old-timers like the Shroncies? Shortsy. News chat. As long as the quality holds, we'll keep going, has me hopeful. This show's magic is in its heart. Friendship forged in forensics, laughs amid the lies. It's not just whodunit, it's why we tune in. For the pod squad, for the twists, for that feeling of cracking the code with your besties. If Season 5 taught us anything, it's that in the Arconia, every ending's just a setup for the next body drop. Can't wait to see what's lurking in those bloodied streets. Who's your money on for killer number? What, 15? Hit me in the comments, let's theorize.